Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop in and post a little something. This has been a really weird time for everybody, and a lot of people are stuck at home right now, which isn't super fun. So I wanted to share something that might maybe help your day out a little bit. When I was a kid, I loved drawing cartoons, like a lot, and my parents wanted to give me something to draw on so that I wouldn't draw on the floor or the ceiling or the wall or anything like that. Now my dad, he worked with computers, so he had a bunch of old computer manuals lying around. So what he did is he gave me a computer manual and said, "Here, Matt, here's something that you can draw in." But I looked at this book and I thought, well, I can't just draw whatever I want on every single page. This is a book, so if I'm going to draw something, I have to draw a story. So what I started doing is I started drawing the adventures of Luke and Carl, which were two stickmen that I came up with. And I filled one book, and then I filled another book, and then I filled a whole bunch of computer manuals with stories of Luke and Carl, these two stickmen. And even as I ran out of computer manuals, I kept going because I was really having a fun time with their stories. And eventually I got out of it, but I had a really fun time with it. And now I started thinking about, well, what's something that I can share to help people out kind of through this weird time that we're all going through? And I thought, this might be a fun thing that I can share with you. So I'm just going to put it out there, and if you enjoy it, that's really, really great. I won't beat around the bush anymore. Without any further ado, this is The Adventures of Luke and Carl.
Hey there, I'm Luke. And I'm Carl. And we're Stickmen. What you're about to see is the story of our lives. The whole story. Well, not really, Carl. Really just the exciting parts. What? I thought we were promised full documentation. The producers had to cut out certain parts, Carl. It's a tight budget. This is outrageous! We're not trash, man. It's our story. It's gotta be told right. You might just want to get started. Our story begins a long time ago when Carl and I were on the run. What kind of cheap trash piece of junk production is this? You're butchering the artistic potential. Where's my agent? Run, Carl, run! What exactly do you think I'm doing? Do! Not running fast enough. Luke, he's gaining on us. You'll never catch us, you jet-packing, cheating swine. Do! How about we keep the insults to a minimum? I get it, okay? We gotta get to the temple. There's no way he'll follow us there. Way ahead of you, Luke. Blast. They're going to the temple. There's no way I'll follow them there. Well, I mean, I could follow them there. I am chasing them, after all. I'd just be popping in. No harm in that, right? Welcome to the Temple of the Great Stick. Would you care for a free coffee? That's it. I think we lost him. Let's get inside before we start cheering. Wow. Holy cow. Now all we have to do is find the Great Stick Priest and hope he can help us out. How are we going to do that? This place is huge. Greetings, Luke and Carl. I am the Great Stick Priest. Ha! Hey, Luke, get a load of this guy. How do you know our names? We just got here. Time has revealed to me much about you two, Luke. Yeah, well, so here's the deal. There's this guy who keeps trying to kill us, so we came here because we thought you can help. You must have faith in the Great Stick. That's the Great Stick? Why is it? The one in the window? You mean have faith in the... So why is there a stick in the window? Have faith in the Great Stick. Yeah, we got that part. Anything else? Hey, wait a second. We came here for help. Aren't you gonna... We need your... Yeah, we'll see ourselves out. Well, that was a big help. Where to now? I hear Stick Village is lovely this time of year. Carl, Luke! Carl, don't worry, I'll save you. How exactly are you going to do that without a jetpack? What on earth am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to catch them up there? What's this? Your best friend's been kidnapped and you need help? Yes, thank you. Can you call the cops? What? Oh, don't be silly. Wouldn't you rather save him yourself on this one-of-a-kind retro scooter? I actually think calling the cops would be... But it's red! Don't worry, Carl, I'll save you! I can only shudder in horror as I think what diabolical deeds poor Carl is subject to. What if he's being interrogated, or tortured, or worse? And honestly, I'm just not sure if another sequel is best for the franchise. It's all a little much, right? It's capitalism, man. Well, this looks terrifyingly promising. Hello? Anybody home? Just looking for my kidnapped friend. Not looking for any trouble, but I should warn you I'm well armed and dangerous, and I'm unpredictable. Yes, I'm a raging psychopath, and you'd better beg for mercy, you kidnapping swine! So, why exactly are you kidnapping me? Just following orders. No, I mean, why? Why are you being all evil and stuff? Man, it's just this whole world. Ever since the war, Stickmen have been acting like it's every man for himself. It wasn't always like that, you know. People used to look out for each other, and now, this is who I gotta be. I gotta find my own way. Well, on the bright side, that's a sweet jetpack. Thanks. It's got pretty good mileage, too. No kidding. I'm alive. But what about Sheesh, this place is huge. How in the world am I supposed to find Carl at this rate? Hey, Luke. What? Are you all right? Did he torture you, threaten you, cut out your tongue? To be perfectly honest, the bag's a little tight. Well, come on then, let's get you out of here. Couldn't we wait a minute? He said he was coming back with fries and pop. All right, stay close. I think I remember the way out. Ah! I'm getting so sick of this guy. Well, there isn't much we can do without any... Let's get out of here! Way ahead of you, bud. Hop on, come on, hurry. All right, I'm in, let's roll. Hang on tight, because this thing moves pretty fast. So, what exactly happened there? Why did he kidnap you? He said he was just following orders. Orders? I thought he just couldn't stand us. You know, after I don't know. Maybe he works for that Stickinator guy who owned the building. The Stickinator? Carl, that building's probably been abandoned since the war. The Stickinator's running the Hoodle planets now. Why would he worry about us? Beats me. Maybe we're like a big deal or something. Well, I mean, I'm probably worth trying to kill, you know, but both of us, it seems a little extreme. Uh-huh. Totally ridiculous.
That was absolutely ridiculous. Agent E, I want a status update. Boss, the intercom still works? A status update now. A status update? How about so they both escaped and blew up base 4? Hashtag kind of embarrassed.
So you're sure we're not there yet? Stick Village is a day's journey from the Great Stick Temple. We've been traveling non-stop for almost 12 hours. So yes, I'm sure. And what exactly are we doing when we get there? It was your idea, Carl. I don't know. Maybe find a place to crash? Well, 12 hours and no need for a fill-up? Not bad. That's the thing. There's no meter or anything on the front. I paid $20 for this thing and there's no way to tell if it's out of gas. This is it, Carl, the final moments of our lives. I'm not ready for this. I'm too young, too single, too undeveloped as a protagonist to be killed off this early. Would you pipe down? If I'm gonna die, I'd like it to be from the ground and not your voice. Ah! We're alive. How are we still alive? I really thought a fall from that height would kill us. Maybe it's because of our light body structure. In any case, at this point it can't get any... Stick Village is just up ahead. Not much further. Fantastic. Say, how are we going to find a place to stay? I spent all my money on that retro scooter. I've got $20 left. That should get us something. I don't think $20 will get us anywhere particularly comfortable. You never know. We might find a cheap and decent hotel. Just to be on the safe side, if all we can get is a room with one bed, I'd call the bed. How thoughtful of you. Here we are, Luke. Stick Village. Cute place. I don't see any hotels or restaurants, and I'm starving. Let's check this way. It's mostly houses over here anyway. Hey there. Sorry to bother you, but would you please direct us to the nearest hotel?
Oh, tourists, right? Looking for a place to rest your head? A haven from misfortune? A locale in which to replenish your souls? A stress-free environment to sleep the night away? A quiet place of seclusion to refuel the ailing body?
Actually, the word Luke used was hotel. Do you know what a hotel is, sir? So what was that guy's deal? He seemed a little friendly. Just a friendly and thoroughly useless guy. I don't think that's very...
Excuse me, I couldn't help but hear you boys saying you needed a place to stay. Did my tired old ears make a fool of me again?
No, I guess not.
I have a lovely bed and breakfast nearby if you're interested.
You don't look that old.
Luke, this spoiled geezer wants to help us. Be nice.
What's the name of this bed and breakfast?
Dead and Revenge Fest.
God, what kind of lame name is that? I'll catch up, Luke. He won't get away with this. I'm right behind you, bud. Just stay strong. Hang in there. I'll save you in like 5 seconds.
I think your friend might be a while.
Couldn't call the cops. Or a taxi. Or buy a retro scooter. Oh no. You've just gotta climb the whole darn mountain.
I've got him on the run, Luke.
Oh, this was a terrible idea. I'm never gonna catch Luke at this rate. Pardon me. What are you doing up here on this mountain?
Oh, hello. I was just washing my retro scooter.
On a mountain?
Absolutely.
It's almost dark.
Yep.
Doesn't that strike you as kind of weird?
Yes, it does. That's why my wife left me. Said I was lost in my work. Took the house, the dog. Now it's just me and old Scooter here, up in the mountain, alone.
Yeah, so listen, I want to buy your scooter. Would you mind telling me where exactly we're going?
I'm taking you to see my boss.
Oh yeah? Well, guess what? You stink!
Thanks for the update, but I really don't care what you think. Really, you should be happy. If the boss wants you alive, that's pretty much a compliment. He must have big plans for you and your friend.
Wait a second. What about all the times you were shooting at us?
Yeah, about that. Do me a favor and don't tell the boss. I kinda got carried away in the heat of the moment. You understand.
Alright, bud. Prepare to get a taste of retro scooter to the face. Oof! Hi-ya! Carl!
Perfect.
Pop! Pow! Eat that! Carl! Would you forget about sunglasses and give me a hand? Whoops! Hang on, Luke! Always happens to me. I get so caught up in the action that I forget I'm in the middle of something.
So I see.
Alright, Luke, hop in. Carl, look out! Whoa, whoa! Oof. There we go. Safe and sound. Aren't I the best? Behind you!
No more games. Time to go.
Ah! I can't fake him, Luke! Yes, you can. Just stay focused. Just focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Poof. Carl, look at this. What is it? A stick. What? It's a stick. Where'd you get it? I don't know. Well, I'd recommend making the most of it before we get ourselves killed. Ah! Yeah.
Say goodbye, boys.
What? Ah! Goodbye. Of course. Couldn't resist it, could you? Nope.
Agent E, status report. Speak clearly, Stickman, or find out what happens when you test my patience.
I said they're gone.
You're fired. If I see you again, you'll pay with your life. What about my severance pay? We'll discuss it over email.
Looks like he survived the fall. Well, without his jetpack, I don't think he'll be bothering us for a while. So where did that stick come from? I have no idea. I was telling you to focus, and then poof, it was right there in front of me. Maybe it fell from the sky or something. I don't know, but I'm sure glad we had it. We would have been dead meat otherwise. Well, we're alive, so that's what matters. Whoa, hey, eyes on the skies, buddy!
So, Luke and Carl, you think that by defeating Agent E, Yet in truth, its greatest battle has not yet arisen. And today is when you make your decision. Today you join me, or face the wrath of the Stickinator. Well, how was it that time?
I don't know. To me, you kind of came across as a lonely, needy kind of bad guy. Stop in the name of the law. Fat chance, you mook.
I hate my job. Nothing but chasing bad guys all day, all night. Lamest job ever. I hate it.
Hey, dude, you want a retro scooter? My buddy and I just need $20 to find a place to stay tonight. Oh, all right, sure. Why not? I could always use a spare.
Don't get paid enough. Boss thinks I'm a doofus. I don't even get a beating stick.
All right, Carl, let's find a hotel. Ugh.
Thanks, chumps.
Oh, great. Excuse me, officer, but we've been robbed.
And then there's people like this. I hate my job.
Eat justice, Jack.
Jeez, I hate my job.
Well, we've got no money, so I guess that means no hotel. Maybe we can find a park bench or something to lie down on. Sounds lovely.
If you can't do the crime, don't pay the time, baby. Oh, I said that wrong. Man, this job stinks. Hey, where'd the money go?
Best room in the hotel, please, with a bunk bed. Plus $20. Grammatically, that's... Never mind. Right this way. Well, we've got the room for 2 weeks, so this should be a nice break. Just open the door so I can go to bed. Beep. Hotel, sweet hotel. Oh my gosh! Look at this. They're bunk beds, and they each have their own TV with a play box for each one. Each one. Carl, this is gonna be a good vacation. I hope they have Wi-Fi. And that's what they call a headshot, my dear Carl. Nah, no way, you're cheating. You can't cheat at Call of Battle, bro. It's all skill. Just takes practice, quick fingers, and more practice. And the lack of a social life, don't forget that. Not my fault you didn't have a play box as a kid. You just don't understand. Oh, I understand just fine. Doubt it. I just killed you again. Beep. Huh, looks like your signal cut out. Weird. Hey, whoa, out of line!
Tonight's top story. Stick City's mayor again denies allegations of a large collection of pink stuffed animals. I cannot comment on a collection that doesn't exist. I do not collect stuffed animals, and I am not an addict of stuffed animals.
Oh boy, not this again. Can you believe what they're putting on the news these days, Carl? Nothing but scandals, crimes, and crime scandals. Why not put on something nice, like a story about a stickman feeding the homeless or something? Well, we could go grab some sandwiches and do that if you're up for it. Oh, shh, I love this commercial. Tired of your fork missing your mouth when you're eating? Ow, my eye! This is so hot! Classic. So, I'm still thinking, okay? Give me a minute. I fold. That's poker. This is chess, Carl. Want to go grab something to eat? What do you want to get? There's a burger joint across the street. It's got pretty good reviews. Nah, that's too much of a walk. Well, the hotel has a few restaurants on the ground floor we could check out. But then we'd have to wait for the elevator, and that takes forever. Alternatively, we could sit here until we starve to death. Does this room have a phone? Want to go look for it? I wonder how my parents are doing. They're probably still back at home. Yeah, I hope they're not worried about me. They're parents. That's their job. Besides, leaving home is a part of growing up. We all got to leave the nest at some point, right? Yeah, but when most kids leave, it's like, bye, Mom and Dad, wish me luck in college. Not, bye, Mom and Dad, a crazy madman's trying to kill me. Good evening, your supreme evilness. I have news on the whereabouts of the Stickman, Luke and Carl.
Proceed.
Yes, your esteemed maliciousness. Okay, so one of our agents found them in a hotel in Stick Village.
Of course! What a brilliant scheme! Hiding out in the most average of places while they plot my untimely demise.
Well, actually, your horrificness, our source says they seem to be just hanging out.
Come again?
Yeah, last we checked, they were trying to see who could shove more marshmallows up their nose. A pretty impressive result, actually. So, what are we going to do when we leave this hotel? Dunno. Figured we'd head back to Sticktown, since we don't have to worry about sunglasses anymore. What if he got his jetpack back? And what about whoever he was working for? Even if he did, he still doesn't know where we are. Besides, your parents would want to see you. And I'm tired of running, to be honest. Yeah, but oh my word! What are you, oh, yeesh. Some stickmen do not understand that not all swimsuits are one size fits all. Oh, give him a break. It's not like your swimsuit leaves much to the imagination either. Well, Carl, it's our last day in this hotel. Hard to believe it went by so fast. Hey, yeah, that means this is our last chance to do something really sneaky. Oh man, you're right. What do you want to do? Want to move all the furniture around or throw toilet paper all over the place? I was thinking more along the lines of leaving a surprise tip with a note or cleaning the room ourselves. But I mean, yours sounds fun too.
Alright, boys, stay low. Hoodles like us aren't allowed on Stick World, so this is a covert op.
Remind me why 2 stickmen are worth all this hassle, will ya?
Because Emperor Stickinator demands them. Now, hush up and keep your eyes open for 2 dim-witted, average-looking stickmen.
They all look dim-witted. And average. Of course, stickmen mask their individual mediocrity in an ocean of silliness. It's brilliant, really. I gotta say, I kinda wish we could have stayed at that hotel longer. Me too. I never did catch the cleaning staff in the act like I wanted.
You're going nowhere, Stickman.
Yeah, nowhere! Oh, come on! We literally just walked out the door!
Whatever, you're coming with us.
Well, joke's on you, suckers! If we're going nowhere and coming with you, that means you're going nowhere too! Take that, buddy.
These are the ones, all right.
This is ridiculous. We didn't do anything wrong. You've got no reason to be kidnapping us. What are you guys even doing here? Hoodles aren't allowed on Stick World anymore.
We're taking you to his supreme malevolence. Apparently you're part of his plan for winning the war.
I hate to tell you this, but the war's been over for years, man. I was still in elementary school when it finished.
See, it's ignorance like that that makes me hate you, Stickman. You think just because the Hoodles left Stick World that the war is magically over?
Yeah, but the war was about Stick World, right? So when you guys gave up and ran away,
you take that back right now.
I seem to have insulted your people. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Here we are, boys. Head on inside.
I have a terrible, terrible feeling about this.
Slam!
Oh! Great. Not leaving that way, I guess.
You won't be leaving anyway, my dear friend.
Ah!
Oh my. Pitiful. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Stickinator. I am the Emperor of the Hoodles, the race of doodles with full bodies, unlike the Stickmen such as yourselves. As you know, many years ago I pulled my forces out of Stickworld, creating a temporary ceasefire while I replenished my army in its weakened state. But now, we are ready to invade again. Now, if you join me in my quest, I can personally offer you both a lifetime supply of happiness, your own continent, and a pair of cell phones with unlimited talk, text, and data. Well, on weekends and weekdays after 6 o'clock, anyway.
Yeah, but doesn't your plan involve killing all the stickmen on the planet? And what kind of cell phone will it be? I have another question. Why do you want us to join your secret evil army anyway? We're just 2 regular guys.
I am so glad you asked. A number of years ago, I was visited by a man who had a prophecy. He said there were 2 stickmen who would change the course of history forever, and that unless we joined together, my plans would never succeed.
What makes you think that's us? That could be anybody.
He said one would have buck teeth and both would have black hair.
Lots of stickmen look like that.
He said their names were Luke and Carl.
Incredibly common names. I know 5 Carls and 7 Lukes.
He also mentioned they'd be pretty stubborn when I find them.
Hey, watch it, pal. We're not stubborn. We are picky.
I think I've made myself clear enough. Will you accept my offer and join me in my battle against Stickworld?
Here's the thing, Mr. Stickinator, sir. Carl and I aren't really the battling type. Plus, Stickworld is kind of our home. Besides, I don't think we should be joining a guy with the image of a crossed-out stickman on his chest. Or a guy who tried invading our planet when we were kids. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I figured you'd say that. Oh well. Well, I guess that's that. You're free to go, boys.
Awesome! Really?
Of course not. Guards, take them to the room of pain and eventual death, will you?
The what? I don't want to go to the room of pain and eventual death. I don't want to die. I don't think we have much choice, Luke. Well, let's try and look on the bright side, Carl. Maybe the focus is the death part and not so much the pain. Maybe. I guess a quick death would be nicer. Maybe this won't be so bad, right? Like just an electric chair or something. Or maybe they'll drown us in donuts. Hey there, how you doing? Is this the room of pain and eventual death?
Yeah, but it's mostly the room of pain. In fact, almost entirely pain. We only have the eventual death part for the ethics board.
So, are you gonna tell me what this thing does?
Of course. This is the Piranharama. It's one of my personal favorites. The water in the tank rises slowly, and once you come in contact with it, we release the piranhas. Then, as the water levels continue to rise, you are gradually eaten.
I really don't like the sound of that. What about me?
Yours is the donut tank. We're just going to drown you in donuts.
Are you serious? I get death by piranhas and he gets donuts?
These things are expensive, Luke. We couldn't afford 2 Piranharamas. You gotta make cuts somewhere.
If it makes you feel better, I'll only eat the ones I don't like.
Well, boys, I'm sorry it worked out this way, but these are the consequences for messing with me. Enjoy your deaths. Let them go. Now.
What on earth are you doing here?
Luke, Carl, get out of here. I'll handle the Stickinator.
Shoop! Where exactly are we supposed to go?
Try the back door, Carl.
Really, Carl, where else would we be going? We should drop it! I'm under a bit of pressure at the moment. Run for it! I'm going. What on earth was the great stick priest doing here? Who cares? He saved us. That's what matters. You think we should go back and help him? He knows what he's doing. Now look for an exit. Hey, but did you see his hat? Can you believe that guy? We are running for our lives, Carl. Could you just focus? All right, we're out of here. And where exactly are we now? It's a forest, Carl. It's probably a lot better than death by piranhas. It was just a question, Luke. Jeez. And hey, what was that you said back at the hotel? Wasn't it something like, I'm tired of running? You want to sit down and play chess? Be my guest. Where are we going? Away from the Stickinator. I got that part, but isn't he going to come after us? I haven't thought that far ahead yet, okay? What about Stick Village? We could go back there. That's the other direction. We'd have to go back that way, and that is not something I want to do. We could always become traveling circus performers, I guess. Live on the road. Wow, yeah, let's do that. It was a joke, Carl. Man, this forest is big. I think we're almost out. I can see the sky.
Stop.
Wow! But how did you... We were just...
All will become clear in time. For now, stay and listen to my story.
Will this story include how you got here so fast? Because I'd love to hear that. And will it explain why you're wearing that ridiculous hat?
The great stick created everyone, and to everyone it created, it gave a gift. Very few have harnessed their gift as I have. However, you can use the gift for good or for evil. The Stickinator has harnessed the power of the great stick. He uses it for evil. To defeat him, you must harness the power of the great stick.
Sounds, kind of dangerous. And I think seeing the Stickinator again isn't exactly high on our priorities list, seeing as he tried to kill us and all.
The fate of all Stickmen rests in your hands.
With all due respect, man, Carl and I are just trying to get home. We don't want to be like protagonists or anything. Yeah, we want to be more like those guys in the background. You mean extras. Yeah, that's it. Nameless faces. Happy lives, no adventures that involve near-death experiences. So, thanks for saving our lives. It's very much appreciated. Yep, but I think you've got the wrong Stickman. Sorry for the mix-up.
Take these stick sabers.
What? We get swords? Why didn't you start with that? This is the coolest thing ever. Our very own stick sabers. How awesome is that?
Go to Stick City. There, I will train you to use these tools properly.
What? Aw, boo, that's lame. We don't need training. We'll just figure it out as we go along. Hi-ya! Whoa! Watch where you point the thing, Carl.
Go to Stick City, and there your training shall begin.
Yeah, we got it. We'll see you there. Well, bud, I guess we're going to be protagonists after all. Should be fun, I think, seeing as we've got swords. So, which way is Stick City? No.
No more hiding in the shadows. Move forward with Phase 2. You think you have won, Great Stick, but it is only the beginning. We will rise, they will fall. The Stickman world will perish, and we will have our revenge.
Question, your awfulness. What exactly is Phase 2? And Tim's playing on his phone, sir. So, remember that time you made a stick pop out of thin air? I'm not sure if that was even me, though. Like, maybe the stick fell out of the sky or something. Sticks don't fall out of the sky, Luke. Well, they don't just poof out of nowhere either. Well, I don't know. Maybe you've got superpowers or something. Superpowers? Give me a break, Carl. Unless you count my super good looks. No argument there. Oh, please. Looks like it's not much further. Thank heavens. My feet are getting tired. Do you hear something? Hear what? I don't know. It's coming from... Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
What is it, Carl? Feel like jogging, buddy? How about a full-on sprint? Come on, Carl. Stick City isn't much farther. They've got retro shoes, Luke. I don't think we can outrun them. Then maybe we should outsmart them. Yeah, let's play dead. Good idea. Ack! Forsooth! Why me? I'd die now as I lived, alone. Carl, what are you doing? Woe is me, to fall prey to the beast of fate so soon! Forsooth, I say! This was a bad idea. Almost there, Carl. Just keep running. He's right behind us, Luke.
Hey guys, I'm gonna ask you to surrender now.
Back up, bud! We've got swords now!
Then how come you're still running for your life?
Mind your own business! Well,
Look, boys, you're not getting to Stick City without getting through me. Now, put your hands up, or this will become incredibly painful for both of you.
out of our way, Stickinator. We're not scared of you. Not even a little bit.
Please, I know an experienced stick fighter when I see one. You barely know how to hold your own weapon.
Stay back! Poof! Bah! Poof! Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Are you okay? Carl! Your Majesty, are you okay?
Ugh, I'm fine. It's just a stick. Where did they go?
Well, it looks like they reached the city boundary.
Fantastic.
Stick City! Kinda just appears out of nowhere, doesn't it? This place is incredible. It's like 1 million people all said, hey, let's all live in the exact same spot and never look each other in the eyes. So, hey, you made a stick appear out of nowhere just like I did. What on earth, right? Yeah, I guess I did. How about that? So I guess we're like superheroes or something. What are the odds of that? We're not even related. Also, what kind of power is stickokinesis? Kind of lame when you think about it. But a superpower is a superpower, right? Yeah, but seriously? Like, what can you do with the power to create sticks, aside from throw them at people? Well, it does sound kind of lame when you put it that way. So, what are we looking for exactly? I don't know. The Great Stick Priest just kind of said to come here, I think. Great. We're lost in the biggest city on the planet. Well, at least we're away from the Stickinator, right? We've got that going for us. Hey, want to grab a coffee while we're looking around? Now you're speaking my language. Well, that stinks, because I hate coffee. Well, fine, but why did you suggest it then? I was being polite, Luke. So was I. I can't stand coffee. This looks promising. Hello, Great Stick Priest. It's Carl and Luke. We're here for our training.
Excellent. Your first task is to bring me a large iced skinny hazelnut macchiato, sugar-free syrup, extra shot with light ice and no whip, 2 cream, 2 sugar, mocha sprinkles on the side.
Now, wait just a second. How do you expect me to get you mocha sprinkles on the side? Really, Carl? That's all that's bugging you here? This is ridiculous. How can part of our training be to buy the Great Stick Priest coffee? Maybe it's to teach us discipline or something. Death is upon us! Ah! What's the big idea, Buster? Are you trying to scare us half to death?
The fire is coming! All stickmen will burn! The time is now! All stickmen will burn! Do not be ignorant!
Let it go, Luke. The last thing that guy needs is someone screaming at him. Hi, we need 1 large iced skinny hazelnut macchiato, sugar-free syrup, extra shot with light ice and no whip, 2 cream, 2 sugar, and mocha sprinkles on the side, don't forget that. This had better be the last time he asks us for coffee. I am not a delivery man. I hope he's got a place for us to stay. Can't get a whole lot done without a place to sleep, right? Well, as long... I wonder if he's got a pool. A pool would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? What? Oh, yeah, that would definitely be nice. I get the feeling you weren't paying attention. I was. Hey, we're back.
Come in. The door is open.
So why exactly was getting you coffee part of our training? Seems more like you just didn't want to go out yourself.
This was your first time in Stick City. I wanted you to spend time learning what has become of our people. Once, Stickmen lived in harmony with one another. Now they are only self-seeking, leaving those in need of help to suffer in isolation. I trust that in your time out you saw of what I speak. Also, the coffee I asked you to get is my favorite. And since you don't seem to have it, I'll ask you to go and try again.
What? Carl, I thought you had it. I gave it to a homeless guy. What's wrong with that? All right. Here, take your silly latte frappe double zagorate with mocha sprinkles or whatever it is.
Right this way. I will show you your room.
Now we're talking. You've got Wi-Fi, right? That's kind of a deal breaker for me.
Behold.
You've got to be kidding me. Look at this dump. This has got to be a joke. Maybe we're protagonists for like a comedy instead of an action story?
This is where you will stay during your training. Make yourselves comfortable.
Comfortable? How are we supposed to be comfortable in this pit? Look at this bed. The mattress is as hard as a rock. Like, no offense, but Carl and I volunteered to be here. Don't you have anything, I don't know, a bit less trashy?
If the bed is not to your liking, feel free to sleep on the floor. If the room is not to your liking, feel free to take refuge somewhere else where you believe you will be safe from the Stickinator and his minions.
That might have been the most intimidating sip of coffee I've ever seen. Well, buddy, I guess we're hunkering down here for a while. Maybe it won't stink so bad. After all, he's gonna teach us how to use our stick sabers, right? Blunk. And he's right. At least we're safe from the Stickinator for now. Wi-Fi would have been nice, though. You said it.
Rule number 42.
Ah!
Never, ever let your guard down.
What on earth is wrong with you? What time is it?
Nearly dawn. Time to begin your training.
If the sun ain't up, neither am I. Morning, Luke. I made eggs. So, we finally found out where his secret base was, but Sunglasses caught us and was basically set on killing us. Luckily, I was able to save Luke in the nick of time before the base blew up. Good thing I did, because he ended up saving my life right after. And that's how we became friends. Funny how near-death experiences can bring people together, huh? Right, Luke? It is far too early in the morning for you to dare expect us to be on speaking terms right now, buddy.
When stick fighting, it is crucial to have an intimidating fighting stance. Without it, your opponent will not fear you and will have the advantage. Hold your swords out. Always keep your stick saber in front of you and tilting towards your opponent. Now, lean in forward and put on a mean face. Less leaning, more meaning. Impressive, Carl. Luke, your form needs work.
How could you possibly know what I need when your eyes have been shut this whole time?
Before fighting, it is useful to make some sort of loud declaration with the intention of intimidating your opponent, thus giving you an advantage.
What do you mean?
You must show your opponent that your tongue is just as sharp as your weapon. Practice on each other.
Okay, I got this. Let me try. You're so bad at cooking, you could burn water.
No, that is not that.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're so bad at math, you think addition goes in a dishwasher. Last chance, buddy. Drop the weapon and I'll rethink rearranging your face. I'll mess you up, son. You're gonna need a new set of tear ducts when I'm done with you. I'm about to pay your tuition for a full degree of painomics, punk. You don't understand. I'm Death's understudy, and the show is about to begin.
Very good. Now we should move on to...
I'm gonna beat you so hard they'll swear you were a hunk of blue cheese. It's Judgment Day, pal, and I'm your personal judge, jury, and executioner.
I think you two are ready to...
This is the jungle, my friend, and tonight you are the prey. This ain't no convenience store, but there's a clearance sale and you must go.
Boys, please.
Okay, I got one. I'm the doctor around here, and come on. And my diagnosis is you need some serious percussive therapy. Well, you might want to call the fire department, because I'm gonna burn this place down. You're gonna need You've got to. Come on. I can't think this fast. You've got to give me a second to think. No thinking. It's got to be pure instinct. Like peeing to mark your territory kind of instinct. It's not that easy for me, okay? I can't come up with these one-liners as fast as you. I don't want to beat you into submission, but I will if I have to. You think you could just threaten me into playing your little game? Do you know what I'm capable of? What are you capable of? I'll break you into so many pieces, they'll think you were the leftovers of a campfire, bud. Well, you're gonna have to eat out of a tube that eats out of a tube, and I'm sure with you, son.
If you two are quite finished, perhaps we could try learning to actually use the weapons we're holding. Alright, listen carefully. You do not need to yell all throughout the fight.
Are you sure? Cause
Stop yelling.
man, this training stuff is hard. I'm sore in places I didn't think I could get sore. You said it, Carl. Well, at least we're safe from the Stickinator here. And if we ever see him again, we'll be a little more prepared. Ooh, yeah. I think I'm just gonna stay in this spot for a second. Yeah, just catch our breaths for a second.
Dinner now.
Well, I'm gonna kill him. It's because he's so old. He's afraid that if he stops moving, he won't be able to start again. So, I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with this whole Great Stick thing?
You haven't heard of it before?
Our hometown was pretty isolated.
The Great Stick created all doodles. Stickmen, hoodles, and all the others. It gave us life and everything we have. Most importantly, it gave us the power of the stick. The power of the stick allows the Great Stick's creation to master the world around them.
Wait, hang on. You're telling me that all Stickmen were created by the Great Stick, right? That's what he just said. Oh, I get it. So all Stickmen were created by a Great Stick. I get it. It's a joke. He's serious, Carl. So let me get this straight. The Great Stick made us and gave us the power of the stick, right?
Correct.
Here's the thing then. Luke and I have both kind of accidentally made sticks pop out of thin air in the past. Is that what you're talking about?
To an extent, yes. The ability to create sticks out of thin air is one of the easiest and simplest powers that the Great Stick grants.
Well, what do you know? We're actually superheroes. Now we can wear spandex in public without getting yelled at. So, are you going to teach us to use the power of the stick tomorrow?
Perhaps. But now it is time for you two to sleep.
Are you going to read us a bedtime story?
No.
Sing us a lullaby?
No.
Give us a cup of warm milk?
No.
Well, come on, you gotta do something.
Alright, I'll tell you a fun fact. Since termites love eating twigs and branches, sleeping stickmen are considered to them to be the equivalent of a 4-course meal.
How on earth is that a fun fact?
Good night, boys.
When's the last time you disinfected this place?
If you want to harness the power of the stick, you must focus intently.
And this'll let us shoot sticks out of our hands, right?
Exactly.
I got this. Hadouken!
No, that is not the...
Kamehameha! Avada Kedavra! Rasengan!
Are you two quite finished?
Shazam! Fuxro da! Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
Concentrate. Focus on the stick in your mind, and it will come into reality.
Okay, I got this. Focus. Focus. Make a stick poof out of thin air. Concentrate. Poof! Hey, whoa! Guys, check it out. I made a...
Impressive, Carl.
Aw, Luke, yours is adorable. I'm not sure how much more of this training I can handle. Aw, Shira! At least the montage is over, right?
I have bad news. Although your training is far from complete, it is time for you to test your skills. The Stickinator has entered Stick City. The Stickmen are not paying attention and do not see the imminent threat. You must ensure the safety of this city and this world.
With all due respect, Great Stick Priest, how are Carl and I going to do that? We're not ready by a long shot.
You have each other. Friendship is a unity not easily broken by what surrounds it.
So what you're saying is we're basically doomed.
Go and find the Stickinator. Only together can you hope to defeat him.
Well, this plot ain't gonna move itself. Let's get going, Carl. Come on, Luke. This is gonna be fun. What are you worried about?
He is worried that he will not be able to meet his destiny with the fortitude and unabashed bravery he knows he must bring.
You know, if you had said he's worried that the Stickinator will carve him to twigs and then conquer the planet, I would have agreed with you. What does unabashed mean? It sounds like a kind of pasta. So, I guess we should just start looking for the Stickinator, right? I guess. But the city is huge. How are we going to find him? I don't know. To be honest, I don't see why he'd be here in the first place. Yeah, because he didn't follow us in here, right? He must have had a reason for that. Maybe because he's trying to stay hidden, keep himself a secret, you know? Yeah, maybe. Fish sticks! How about a nice cold bag of fish sticks? Oh my. Maybe that wasn't the only reason. Hey, what in the world? He's got a building in the middle of the city? That's weird. Why has no one noticed this? Pardon me, stranger, but do you see this?
Yeah.
Doesn't it bother you at all?
Nah, probably just some punk kids playing around.
Excuse me, folks, but is anyone remotely put off by the fact that there is a Stickinator base in the heart of Stick City? Nope. The war's been over for years. It's a practical joke. I don't believe this. The most evil hoodle in the galaxy has a base in our biggest city and literally no one cares. Maybe. Or maybe the city's youth have a cool sense of humor and need a better education system. Neither options are good. Well, I guess the only way to find out if this is a Stickinator base is by going in. Definitely. No other alternative. Well, this place is creepy enough, I'll give it that. You said it. You know, when we were in a Stickinator base the first time, there was a big giant spider thing I had to face. You don't say. Well, hopefully we will. Oh my gosh! Ah! Move! Luke, we gotta beat this thing. If we don't, it might hurt other Stickmen. What about us? We might get hurt. That's the point. Luke, we can't be protagonists unless we're willing to take a risk. We're the good guys, remember? Let's be good guys. But, alright, fine. Let's be good guys. Oh, but geez, being a good guy stinks. Roar! Roar! Oh boy! Hi-ya! Roar! You know, this would be pretty darn awesome if we weren't risking our lives. Pipe down and help! Slice! We got him. We actually beat this thing. Carl! We beat a big giant monster thing. How awesome is that? Luke, we killed... Carl. He was gonna eat us. You know that, right? Yeah, but, did we really give him a chance to get to know us? Well, this looks promising. You and I do not agree on the definition of the word promising. Carl, the door says this is the only way to the Stickinator. Literally. So I guess we'll just have to go through it. We'll survive, probably. We just took down a big giant monster thing, right? That's very true. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's either a lot of cheese and tomato sauce or lava. It's lava, Carl. I know. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Yay! Ah! Piece of cake. Give us a real challenge. All right, Carl. This is it. No turning back now.
Ah, Luke and Carl, you sought me out, and so we meet again. Such a pity it is for the last time.
Wow. He's got a double sword. Did not see that coming. This is gonna stink. Ah! Ting! Ting! Whoa! Ting! Ting! Funk! Ting! No one elbows my friend in the face.
Clearly that's inaccurate, because I just did.
Ting! Ting! Yikes! Ting! Clang! Oh no!
Thump.
Well, this is... Zip it, Carl. Gak! Oh.
I'm sorry to do this, boys. Well, not really, but I'm sure you understand. Not today, Stickinator.
Wow!
Look, old man, you can't just keep saving these punks. It's not fair to me, or them, or the reader, to be quite frank with you.
Don't listen to him, Master. We don't mind at all. Yeah, we're totally cool with you saving our lives as much as you want.
You old fool. You have trifled in my affairs for the last time. Boys, keep moving forward. Find the base's self-destruct button, then get out of here.
But what about you? We can say it. Holy cow. Will you stop gawking and start running? Alright, let's find the self-destruct button. What would a self-destruct button even look like? I'm thinking like a big red button with the word self-destruct on it, right? No, it's gotta be more subtle than that, I think. If you made a self-destruct button for your secret base, you'd want to keep it hidden and secret so the bad guys couldn't find it and blow you up. So wherever it is, it's gotta be... Oh, come on. Whoa! I fully called that.
Self-destruct sequence engaged.
Alright, we did it. We're the best. Self-destruct in 5 seconds. 5 seconds? Run for it! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Oof. Ow! 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 That hurt! Oh, my head. Here, stand up. You okay? How do you feel? I'm totally fine. I mean, totally, man, I'm dizzy. Let's get back to the great stick priest's place. Maybe I'll have some band-aids. Where is do you see those stars all over the place? Golly, just look at them all.
Agent E. Agent E, are you there? It's just Elvis Staccato now. You fired me, remember? You're hired again. It's time for Phase 3, and I can't do it without you.
My head hurts. Yeah? Well, my face hurts. Well, my arms hurt. Well, my legs hurt. My stomach hurts. My back hurts.
I have returned.
Great stick priest! Oh, we pushed the button you should have seen where we're looking at the we wouldn't believe it. Are you okay, big giant dinosaur thing?
Boys, I am all right. But if you could be quiet for a moment, that would be greatly appreciated. There is very little time to explain. You must get everyone out of Stick City.
Why? What's going on?
The Stickinator is going to launch a full-scale invasion, starting by drowning Stick City.
All of Stick City? But like a bajillion people live here!
The flood cannot be stopped. I have foreseen it. You must rescue as many Stickmen as you can.
By what? Building boats? What do we do?
Have faith in the Great Stick. Only through it can the Stickmen be saved.
I have no idea what that means! Too many things are happening!
So, why exactly do you need to rehire me to do this? Why not get one of your other goons? My other goons are hoodlums. If Stickmen saw them, we would instantly lose the element of surprise. Really, Agent E, this isn't rocket science. Honestly, I don't think they would even notice. That's not a chance I'm going to take. I've been waiting for this day for years. Alright, okay, I get it. Good. This should be fun. Quickly, evacuate the city. I will help you.
Okay. Evacuate the city. Got it. Just evacuate the whole city. Should be easy. So, do we just start telling people to run for their lives, or what? I don't see what else to do. Attention everybody! This whole city is gonna be flooded! Save yourselves! Evacuate the city! There isn't much time! This is not gonna be easy. So, you finally opened your eyes to the truth, have you?
Hey, I'm the, inspector. I'm here to inspect the water reservoir.
Welcome. Is there anything I can do to make your process smooth and easy?
Yeah, the keys to the entire building would be nice.
Okie doke. Here you go, Mr. Inspector.
I could really use the blueprints to the facility.
Got one right here.
Any passwords I should know?
4123XR opens all our password-protected doors.
Do you happen to have a button somewhere that would release the entire water supply into the city streets?
Of course, the emergency water disposal button. Big and red, can't miss it. People, listen to us. The city is in grave danger. You all need to get out of here right now.
Give it a rest, guys.
Luke, nobody's listening. How are we supposed to save everyone if they won't hear us out? They're listening, Carly. Just don't believe us. You just have to think of a way to get everyone's attention. A way to prove that the city's really gonna flood. Problem solved, Luke. Oh boy. Run for your life! There's no way we're outrunning this thing, Luke. You've got a better idea? We're all gonna drown unless we've got a way to float, like an inflatable raft or a pool noodle or a ding! Or a stick? Now we're thinking. Quick, grab a stick! What? They'll keep you afloat. That's what sticks do. Grab it! Grab it! Oh dear. Luke. Yeah? Don't let go, okay? You got it, bud. Whoa! Ah, we made it! Someone help! Save us! We gotta keep making sticks or the current's gonna way ahead of you. Poof! Poof! Thank you! Poof! We struck land! We survived! What's the matter? You okay? Yeah. I just don't think we're out of this yet. Also, I am completely soaked and now my undies are riding up and it's really uncomfortable. Looks like everyone's meeting up on higher ground. Probably a good idea.
Well, try.
What's going on? Mark, help! What will become of us?
Have faith in the Great Stick. Luke, Carl, the time has come.
Great Stick Priest! You're alive!
Boys, listen to me. The Stickinator is on his way here to kill us all. You must unite the Stickmen here and now, or face extinction.
What? The flood wasn't enough for him? What exactly is this guy's deal anyway?
Unite the Stickmen, you can call. Only you can.
Any ideas?
Just one. I'm gonna try talking.
Everyone! Listen to me! The Stickinator, the most evil being ever drawn, is on his way here to kill us all. He's really powerful, and he's got a whole army of hoodles who will follow him. The only way we can beat this guy is if we stand together and fight back. Only as one can we call upon the Great Stick and defeat the Stickinator. We are the Stickmen. We have the power. We are all protagonists, and this webcomic is about what we make it. Now, are you with me? Did you hear that? He said the Stickinator was alive. What a jerk. Oh, man. Can you believe that guy? Don't you guys get it? The flood wasn't an accident. The Stickinator's real, and he wants us all dead. Give me a break. Who do you think we are? Stickmen won the war years ago. We're the best. Nobody can touch us. What if you're wrong? What then?
Then you all die.
Whoa! Whoa!
Destroy the Stickmen. Destroy them all.
Whoa! We gotta slow the Stickinator down to give the Stickmen time to escape.
There's no escaping this, Carl. We've got nowhere to run. We're cornered. It's fight or die now. Take out Luke and Carl. The rest will be easy.
Well, no sense in sitting around. Let's go beat up bad guys.
Fire! Pew 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 ting pew pew ting ting pew 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 ting ting pew 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 pew.
On the bright side, it doesn't look like Sheepskin.
Sorry I'm late, boys.
Oh, come on! Seriously, Carl? What? What did I do? You jinxed it. You were gonna say it doesn't look like things can get any worse, weren't you? I didn't think that would make bad stuff happen. Every Stickman for himself. Run, run, run! Ting 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 pew 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 ting pew 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 ting pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. This doesn't look good. Just hang in there, Luke. We gotta give the Stickmen a chance to escape. Pew 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 pew.
Oof! Back off, son!
Oh man, Carl, turn around. Pew 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 pew.
Never fails. Every time I'm about to be awesome, some bozo comes out of the blue and screws it up.
Ting 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 tang. Give it up, Stickinator. Ting.
You think you've beaten me? How pitiful.
Clang clang. Well, now what are we supposed to do? What the priest said. Have faith in the Great Stick. It didn't bring us this far for nothing. I have no idea what that means, and poof poof. Oh. Poof 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 poof. Ah, poof. Each ting. Ow!
Come on! Right on the hand! Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I hope it bruises you curtain-wearing, bloodthirsty mook.
Curtain wearing? Get over here and say that to my face, you half-witted toothpick! Ah, ooh, ah.
And this one's for your mother. Poof poof poof. Ball splash.
Whoa!
Twah. Whoop. What's wrong, Stickinator? You look a little down.
Oh, you're hilarious.
You know, he's right. It really wasn't that funny. Oh, come on. Can't you just let me have this one? Just saying. So, what's it gonna be, Hoodle? Will you come quietly, or should we let the waterfall take you?
You pitiful fools think you've beaten me? This is only the beginning, you uneducated infants. Your ignorance has blinded you so much that you never even realized. I'm a robot.
So what?
Oh!
They'll be back. Yep. But we'll be ready.
You have the right to remain silent, and it is strongly encouraged while I play music in the police car. Man, I hate this job.
Great Stick Priest, we did it! We stopped the Stickinator!
Well done, boys. You put your faith in the Great Stick, and through it, you vanquished an evil greater than yourselves.
Yeah, it turns out shooting sticks out of your hands isn't such a lame superpower after all. I know, right? That was actually so awesome. So, now what?
In time, there is much more I have to teach you. But for today, at least, you have some partying to tend to. Splash! Revenge!
That was so brave of you. You saved us all. Thank you very much. Man, you rock. Thanks, but we couldn't have done it without all of your help. You guys are awesome. That was incredible. You're too kind. Hey, can I get a quote for Stick City News? Wow, sure. Luke and I are glad everyone's safe. Sure, you can have my autograph. I'm gonna put a picture of you in my bedroom. That sounds awesome. You saved my family. Thanks, but everyone really helped me. Can I get a picture with you? Can you sign my husband? Do you use facial cream? Can I have love advice? Sign my baby! Man, I could get used to this. Eh, Carl? I guess. I just don't get what they're gonna do with my name on a piece of paper. Build a shrine, of course. This is the greatest day of my life.
I'm back, fools.
Supreme Overlord, ready to serve, sir.
Why isn't the invasion in full progress?
We thought you were dead, sir.
I am not dead, you pitiful fool. Now listen very carefully. I want all available forces invading this pathetic planet now. The Stickmen have miraculously united.
Understood, sir.
As for you and for everyone else in this miserable secret base, you're coming with me to the factory.
Factory, sir?
Yes, you uneducated oaf. The factory. Now that the Stickmen are united, there's only one thing that will ensure we win this war. My secret weapon. Oof!
Well, Carl, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, hasn't it? If by interesting you mean a series of events that almost got us killed in a variety of unpleasant ways, then yeah, sure. True. But I mean, if we hadn't ended up on this adventure, we never would have gotten those sweet stick sabers from the Great Stick Priest. And I guess we wouldn't have figured out we had superpowers if we hadn't been in a life or death situation. Yeah, exactly. That's what adventures do. You go places, you see stuff, you learn about the world, and yourself too while you're at it. Good night, Carl. Good night, Luke. Sleep tight. I can do what I want.